Hello and welcome to the LRM podcast, sponsored by Adrian Flux Insurance. I'm Martin Dominy.
And I'm Steve Miller.
And you join us for an hour of chat about Land Rovers and everything to do with owning them. Well, it's all getting very real now, isn't it?
It is. Half of the salmon sofa is in the van, loaded.
She's loaded up and ready to head to Newbury for the first ever Big Land Rover Fest. The biggest event we have ever put on.
It's really, really scary to think a concept was 1 minute and then 5 minutes later, it seems, here we are, loaded vans, camping gear at the ready, we're on the road.
We are set to go. By the time you listen to this, you will already be there. I will be on my way there. And we are gearing up for the Land Rover event of the weekend. So if you haven't already booked your tickets, this is the final call you're going to get to go ahead and book your pre-booked tickets so you save money over the on-the-gate ones. Head to landroverhub.co.uk and get your Big Land Rover Fest tickets.
And that would be for camping or day visitor, so either or.
Yes, so unlike LRM Live, LRM Fest is going to be sort of over 3 days in a way, because obviously we've got a huge act on Friday for performing the music from sort of midday all the way through till...
You've got the headline act.
Luke Combs UK. Yeah, exactly. So he's only playing Friday, and then Saturday we've got Ultra 90s versus 2000s, which is going to be amazing dance music. All your favourite classics until the sun goes down, basically, and beyond.
Yeah. It will be dark when they finish.
I should hope so. I should absolutely hope so. I have in front of me the show guide. We have done a proper show guide for this event.
I can't believe how organised we are. We have a show guide, and it's done, printed, way before the event.
We're, I mean, the thing is, we couldn't not do one because there's so much to see and do. You need this really to keep sort of abreast of everything that's going to be happening over the weekend at Newbury. So we'll kick off by saying, like I said, on the Friday, the music starts at 3:00. Beaten track, DJ, pop-up roof, Land Rover, DJ decks with awesome speakers. Banging out some classics, getting you in the party mood, ready for the rest of the weekend. That's going to be cracking on through. And then Emma Hardy's on, 4 till 5, followed by DJ's back on again.
Emma Hardy, her band, Emma drives their Series 2.
Legend. Yes, yeah. I saw that. In fact, it's in the right here in the show guide. She's got a 1971 Series 2A.
Oh, 2A, sorry.
So again, a bit more... like I say, from the DJ, and then we get back on with our next music act, the controversially named Jeep.
Do you think they were booked deliberately?
I think so. I think someone's having a wind-up. But
if anyone's got a band out there that has any names to do with Land Rovers.
There used to be. John Pearson was in a band, ex-editor of LRO. I can't remember what it was called, but he was in a...
Like the Defenders or something like that.
that had a automotive sounding name.
Okay.
But I forget what it was. But he was definitely in a band.
That's an interesting story, bro.
Yeah. Interesting anecdote, comrade. Anyway, Jeep are an awesome live band, and they've got seriously, like, they're not just someone who knocks out the usual sort of covers. They've got a really, really expansive set list from, of course, they're going to play your favourites, but they've also got loads of stuff in stock that you probably never heard before. Great party vibes. They'll be up on stage 6 till 7:30. And then a few more tunes from the DJ before the headliner for Friday night, Luke Combs UK, gets up on stage 8:30.
I'm so looking forward to that. It's definitely my style of music. I can't wait.
The fact is, Luke Combs, the man himself, endorses this UK act.
Oh yeah, this isn't just
this isn't some old boy from the pub.
You know when you go to some band, I always look at how like an Elvis.
Yeah,
impersonator. Right?
It's just a greasy old man.
I always remember this in our local pub. They bigged this up, right, and they were selling tickets, and I was like, I can't believe this, like Elvis. Apparently, people came from far and wide to see this Elvis. I'm not particularly into Elvis music. I'm not, but you did that quite well.
Thanks.
Anyway, to cut long story short, as he came like through the pub singing, I thought the Elvis that was coming through the crowd was like somebody that was pretending to be
The impersonator.
The impersonator. As in, like, dressed up. It was bad. It was really, really bad. And I thought, they've hyped it up.
Elvis impersonators always remind me of, when you see on like The Hangover, where they go and get married in Vegas, and it's just some dude that looks kind of remotely like he's heard of Elvis.
Yeah, there are some. Yeah, I mean, obviously we don't have an Elvis impersonator.
Thank God we don't. No. So what we're getting at here, we've kind of laid down the groundworks for him being absolutely nothing of that caliber. This guy's the real deal. Luke Combs UK. Look him up on YouTube if you haven't already. The ticket to get into our event costs less than it does to go and see him at a gig.
Yeah, and his gigs are like sell out tours. He's touring the country all the time. This is his thing.
So you'd have to be silly not to. And if you're coming for Friday, you're going to want to stick around for the rest of the weekend.
Just camp and enjoy it, man. That's what I recommend.
Completely.
To get the full experience.
100%. So this, Luke Combs UK is going to be on, kicking off at 8:30, playing till 10. And then, of course, there'll be some music on after that, I'm sure.
There will be, yeah. The DJ decks.
The DJ will be back on. And, yes. And it's not like, it's important we mention, actually, at a lot of events, you've got your beer tent. And a beer tent's great, but you do kind of feel like if you're sitting inside it, chatting to your mates, the music's really loud, and because it echoes off the walls, it's kind of not always the best. Like, we learnt a little bit from LRM Live. So essentially, at Fest, there's going to be bars either side of the act. So you'll be able to get your drinks. You can get out of the way of the music if you want to chat to people. You can mill around. There's going to be, bring your camping chairs down as well, because we've got some seating, but not loads. So bring your own camping chairs, or of course you can sit on the grass. So yeah, it's a little bit more. Vibe, but it's a festival.
Yeah,
it's not
It's a chill out, but if you want to chill out. But if you want to get partying, then there's areas for it.
Basically, we've aimed to cover all the bases, and I'm absolutely buzzing to see Luke Combs UK. It is going to be fantastic.
Are you going to wear cowboy boots?
I actually don't own any.
Do you not?
Not yet, but I've seen. A lot of people, it's sort of like becoming a bit of a thing now in the UK. It wasn't for a long time, but people are getting into that sort of like Tennessee style. So like,
I've been in that style since it was like forever.
I know.
It wasn't a style when I was like. I don't wear cowboy. I have got cowboy boots.
You got Stetson?
No.
Have you not? Surely they're a matching pair, aren't they?
Do you know what? I think you should either wear one or the other, but never both. I don't know. It's like a double denim, isn't it?
Double denim, the Canadian tuxedo.
It's like. Do you know what I'm really conscious of? Whatever I say on here now, it's going to end up being like a meme going around. You're just going to be like, "Oh, that dressed me up like Woody" or something like that.
So
I went to a Works fancy dress a few years ago under LRM, but when we were owned by Dennis Publishing, right?
Right.
And I was like, really like, I don't enjoy like fancy dress, right?
Right.
So I went as Woody from Toy Story because it was really easy. I just wore my normal clothes.
I can well believe. I was going to say, did anyone notice that you'd actually not gone as a character?
One of my colleagues made me like a Frisian cow, like waistcoat, right? And the rest of me was exactly how I'd go to the pub.
My word.
I did wear a hat for that, though.
There's going to be, all I'm saying is, okay, you're not going to be out of place if you do own cowboy boots or a Stetson or some sort of like cowboy-esque American country.
No. It all goes here.
Bring it down. You'd be admired. You wouldn't be ridiculed. I think. Get stuck in. It's going to be absolutely awesome. I'm so excited. So come and have a party with us. Basically, it's us and all our Land Rover friends, and that obviously includes everyone listening to this podcast. Come and just have a good old time at Newbury.
We can't get completely like, on Friday night we can't celebrate too much because we have podcast live.
Not till 12 though. That's plenty of.
Oh, not on my age. It's not.
Okay.
12 on Sunday.
Steve will be on the bitter lemons.
Yeah.
Do people still drink bitter lemon?
Probably in the 1985. It's like tomato juice. He would go to the pub and order a tomato juice.
I used to know a bloke who would go to the pub and he'd order a pint of milk at the bar.
Okay. Was he a farmer?
No.
Okay.
Odd. Anyway, so as Steve's already...
How much was it in comparison to beer?
I don't know. This was years ago. Anyway, so LRM Live, of course, we will be doing one of these podcasts at Fest. And as you all know, if you've listened to the podcasts that we do at Billing, which we actually did a bonus episode. We did our first ever bonus episode last Thursday, which was part 2. It was the Sunday.
Yes. Yeah. I've not listened back to it, actually, because...
it was good. We will host by ourselves if we feel the need to, but we'll always be on the lookout for interesting people to have a chat with. The salmon sofa is preloaded into the van.
Yeah, we're on the clean end here. This is the dust-free version.
The remaining shards of the salmon sofa, because it's already packed and ready to go. So it's a bit of a sort of lucky dip, really. We'll see who we can apprehend to get on. I must address Lexi, who was on Sunday at Billing, the extreme foreshadowing that she brought on herself by saying, "Oh no, my Defender 110's been fine all weekend," because she instantly went out on the off-road course and blew her back axle to pieces.
I thought she just did a half shaft. No? Complete axle?
Well, I don't know. She didn't manage to get fixed and get home, though.
Yeah,
so.
The good thing is that there's always somebody around with tools and parts.
Our good friend Alan at Avenger actually ended up selling her some bits, so yeah. Getting sidetracked again. Midday to 1 o'clock, we'll be recording the LRM podcast. On the stage?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like the stretch tents type, festival tents.
Yeah, like a big... So it's not like when you go to a really big stadium and the act is so far away that you can't see them. They're like on...
More intimate.
Much more. Yeah, a lot more... I don't know. Yeah, well, like you said,
You're part
intimate.
of it rather than... Yeah.
They're within sort of... You can see them properly is what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah, definitely. And us. It's
whether that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Yeah, no, I think it's a bad thing. We might have to go into makeup.
No. You mentioned a minute ago about you didn't want to become a meme. That's exactly what's happened to me this week.
That's what I mean.
So we don't use AI in LRM, right? It is an AI free zone. It has no place in original content creation, and it will always be that way. However, some of our friends...
Naming no names.
Greg King, John Masters...
you know who you are.
have taken it upon themselves, and then it has spread as well to people who've picked up that this is quite fun. There's a picture of me imitating the movement of your front axle on your 90 when we set out the off-road course.
You look like you were flying...
I looked like I was doing an aeroplane impression.
Yeah.
That picture has been repurposed and memeified, and it's spread across Instagram like wildfire. I'm not going to lie, I have quite enjoyed becoming a meme.
Yeah, it is.
I think you take it one of two ways, and you sort of go, "That's really funny," or you get quite angry. And I'm definitely in the former camp.
Everybody that I've shown it to, which has been quite a few people, have laughed.
I'm glad. I think it's good.
He did one on Angel of the North, and I said it needs to be Angel of the East because you live in the East.
True. There's been an Angel of the North. There's been me holding a big LRM Fest banner. I've been stood on top of John's Camel Trophy Discovery. There's been like a Handmaid's Tale looking like one. I can't remember. There's been so many.
Well, the women, there was like a load of women all hand in hand.
Yeah, that's the Handmaid's Tale one.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, they're all wearing like funny hats.
Okay, I noticed it, but I didn't look at it too much.
Yeah, so that's been an enjoyable way to spend my notifications for Instagram have been off the hook from people. Oh, so and so tagged you in their story, and it's me doing something else stupid. But anyway,
no, it's the same stupid thing, but just like
slightly different.
There will be more.
Great. Yeah, John's promised me one every day on the run up to Fest. So if you don't already follow GWAC John, we're at that level of friendship now, I guess, where we send, it's good fun. We'll get John on the podcast at the weekend, I think, and
definitely
have a good chat with him.
Yeah, we're good.
So, following that, Beaten Track DJ's back for an hour right before Rhiannon Page, singer-songwriter Rhiannon, rising star in the UK country pop rock scene. So, really cool genre, really current. She's got great vocals and really, really engaging on stage. She's not like one of those people who's sort of like shrinking violet behind the microphone. She'll get you get you moving and get you riled up for a decent evening of entertainment, which is, of course, a big part of Fest and why we wanted to put it on, really, because everyone loves music, don't they? So, Saturday, of course, Rattlesnake Johnny, award-winning professional DJ. He is basically, he knows what he's doing. He's passionate about what he does. He's got a huge set list and he wants to share it with everyone. And who can blame him? Because he's got some absolute bangers. So he will be going from 4 o'clock until 5:30. So yes, between 6:30 and 7:30, Pogue McClone are on, and they are, as you may have guessed, a Pogues tribute, and they have got great energy from them as well. So you've got an hour of them, and they will get you sort of up and moving. They'll set the tone, I guess, before an hour again from beaten track, and then the main event for Saturday night, and one I'm particularly looking forward to because, I'm pretty selective about what music I'll dance to, but 90s and 2000s dance music,
to be fair.
Yeah.
In the 90s dance music, I disliked. It's because it was current.
Yeah.
Now I hear it and I love it.
Absolutely.
I think it's brilliant.
Yeah. So, ultra 90s versus 2000s. A trip down memory lane, if you like, of dance anthems, house, chart, club classics, drum and bass, trance and hip hop. So, all your favourites from, countless artists. These guys are on for, like I say, from 8:30 till 10 o'clock in the evening. Faithless, Pendulum, David Guetta, Calvin Harris. Serious bangers, and get up, get dancing, have a few drinks, have an awesome time with your mates. I will be there in the thick of it, and I cannot wait.
Nothing beats an adventure in a Land Rover, and our sponsor, specialist insurance broker Adrian Flux, agrees. To support your journey into the great unknown, they offer Land Rover insurance on all types of models. With cover in the UK and Europe for off-roading and green laning, they're well equipped to handle even the most rugged landy escapades. Call them directly on 0344 728 0417 for a quote, or search Adrian Flux Land Rover Insurance for more information.
And you can still wear cowboy boots if you want.
You can, yeah. You don't have to. You don't have to leave them behind.
Have a change of clothes.
Or if you wanted to, you could get dressed up, get your neon, your glow sticks out, get your smiley faces on.
Yeah.
Get into the spirit of it, but not. Oh yeah, that's also another good thing that's happening on Saturday that I almost forgot to mention. Silent disco is happening in the main arena. So if you like your music, or if you like to be able to select your music, and you like a little bit more tranquility, if you like, but you still want to have a good time and a good dance, we're having a silent disco from 6 till 7. So you can grab a pair of headphones and you can switch between DJs. So if there's a song on that you don't like, you can just bump to the next one.
Yeah,
bump
it's a good
to the
idea.
next one.
Really good idea. Good to see.
Yeah, so of course, if you're not into the music that's on the sort of main area, if you like, get over to the arena, bang on a set of headphones, and have your own party, basically.
Yeah.
Sunday will roll around. We're back on the stage 11 till 12 this time, so hopefully we will have recovered by then. Plenty of Barocca.
Yeah, we will.
We'll be fine. We'll push on through, and then music on again, including Imposter Syndrome, who do rock covers. They will be playing from 1 till 2. And 52nd State are on at 3 o'clock, which is New Country, Southern Rock and Americana. So you are not going to be short of music to jam out to across the entire weekend from Friday until Sunday night.
It's a lot going on.
Yes. It's
and that's before you've even looked around all the trade stands.
Yeah.
And done your off-road course.
Make sure, oh yeah, I mean, this is it. This is the thing, right? You could be at a music festival and you'd be happy. There's stuff.
And that's all you're at, is the music festival.
That's all. And, again, we've been sensible. We know, the world's not a cheap place to live at the moment. And we have taken that into consideration when we want people to enjoy it and, not feel like they're going to miss out. That's why we've not, you're getting great value is what I'm trying to say here.
Oh, yeah, 100% you are. Yeah, really good.
And as Steve's just said, music is just a part of it. We've got the off-road course. Let's have a little look at the Terra Firma off-road course. So you'll have seen all over social media and YouTube our friends and the media guys who came and tested it out, testing the course. So we're going to take you on an impromptu tour of the off-road course. So we start off up the big bank, up the rise. You drive up the big bank and you drive along the top. If you look to your left, you'll see the entire showground. So the entire showground
there.
Yeah, so you'll get a real sense of like where you are, and the entire showground will see you. So if your mates are aware that you're doing the off-road course, give them a shout and they'll probably hand gesture at you and wave at you and stuff. Up there, up along the top, you then come down the other end and you go off into the woods, and there's tons of obstacles around in the woods, including, but not limited to, the up and over, the gully, bottom end, which is by the toilets, mud and ruts, the sand pit, hairpin, the bumps, Stevie's switchback, which is named after you, of course.
Thanks so much.
The trough, and then you come back.
I'm really disappointed. You say Stevie's switchback.
Yeah. There
isn't a Martin's mound.
No, I don't like that.
Yeah, I know, but I wanted to put it out there so everyone knew that I wanted to call something Martin's mound.
There is an obstacle named after our friend Eddie Prescott at Terra Firma, who's sponsoring the off-road course.
You've got to get this. You've got to say it right.
You've got to say it correctly. It's Eddie's bomb hole, which is a steep drop down into a hole, which you then have to power out the outside of.
Yes.
And you head then straight into the elephant's footsteps, which is obviously get your axles moving. You'll be rocked side to side in your Land Rover.
Which, if you don't want to go through, is bypassable.
Yes, as is Piggy Hill, which is the steepest hill on the course. You'll have seen on Instagram and, like I say, on YouTube, people firing their Land Rovers up Piggy Hill, and it's it's not the tallest hill, but it is very steep.
It's steep up and steep down.
You look at the sky, and then you're instantly looking at the ground.
I love it.
It's quality, yeah. And of course, the most extreme, if you like, obstacles are right by the fence, so you can wander across from the main event. It's literally 30 seconds walk, and you can catch all the action right from the edge.
Not forgetting, in that exact vicinity is the radio-controlled zone.
Absolutely. So our friends from Boom Racing, Pete Gray and his team, who also run the Scale Matters section of the magazine, will be on hand with their stand, so you can go around and see what they've got for sale. They'll have some kits on hand and advice, and that you chat about radio control and modelling. And they'll, of course, have a dedicated, which is actually going to be a permanent fixture at that showground, radio control arena. So if you're bringing one along, head over there and have a go yourself. It's going to be we sort of introduced the idea at LRM Live, but this is going to be properly dug into the ground. It's not all just
and bigger.
Much
probably
bigger.
like 4 times the size of that area.
Yes,
probably even more. About 4 times the size. Managing expectation. It's big.
So it is. It's going to be impressive. So yeah, either have a look over and see what they're up to, or again, take your own over there. Have a good old go.
Yeah.
What else is going on then, Stevie? I feel like I've been waffling a lot and you've taken a back seat.
No, not at all. Main arena?
Yes. So
you've got your music at one end. There's all of the excellent traders, not forgetting sponsors, stands. Our friends Optimum are there. Terra Firma are there with their stand.
Yes.
Then you've got the main arena, haven't you, as well?
You have indeed.
And you've got a number of things. Carcana is back by popular demand. It's all getting very competitive.
It's all getting very heated, isn't it, Carcana? It's back by popular demand, as you said, and bigger than ever. We've got a few little surprises up our sleeves for Carcana this year. It's not going to be just a copy and paste of what we did at LRM Live. It's going to be even more spectacular and interesting to watch. So be sure to come along and cheer on your favourite Carcana driver. And if you fancy a go, this isn't just limited to people who've done it before. Come and see us at the Land Rover Monthly marquee and get signed up.
There should be an ultimate winner from the weekend.
We need a leaderboard, don't we? A proper leaderboard.
That's a good point.
We shall arrange it.
Let's get that sorted.
Yeah.
I'm going to have a go.
You should.
I've never had a go before.
I have had a go once in my Series 3. And
were you bad?
Very. Steering lock, and I couldn't see anything.
Okay.
So you'll easily beat me.
I'm going to have a go. I quite like that.
Nick Dimbleby's coming on Sunday to defend his title. He won at LRM Live this year.
Okay.
Defender Ames is in second place currently, and Ben Henton is in third. So there's a bit of rivalry.
Does that all like get wiped off from LRM Live to equal playing?
Yeah, I think we have to start again because we're going to have a
new
fresh
people will be coming in.
Exactly, a fresh batch of competitors will
And a
be
new
with
course.
us. Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, there's going to be some. Like I say, we've planned a few little surprises. It's not going to be the same as last year.
You know, the little dog show is back by popular demand.
The dog show is indeed back.
We listened to consumer feedback, and people wanted a dog show.
The dog show is always mega popular at Live, and
Yeah.
we thought, well, we've got to have it at Fest because otherwise people will ask. So, and loads of Land Rover people bring their dogs to shows like that. So if you've got a dog, it doesn't have to be, it could be anything. Could be a Jack Russell, could be a Great Dane, could be anything in between. We love dogs equally, so come along and put them through their paces, and
you could well win a rosette.
Indeed, we have prizes, so don't miss out on that. We've also got, of course, the LRM Awards, which we'll be giving out on the Sunday. There are a number of awards sponsored by General Tyre, so who will... Of course, that's part of our weekend is we deliberate, we think carefully about who is deserving of these awards, and so
It's not always the obvious choice either, is it?
Absolutely not. No,
We always go round, don't we? Get a short list, and then we open it up to a couple of people who we work with and get their opinions, and then we deliberate and come up with the ultimate winner
exactly that
of each category.
Quite, yeah. So don't miss that. Don't miss that. Of course, we'll be kicking off both days with a welcome parade. Get a great selection of Land Rovers going around the arena that you can take in, sort of something to wake up to and get into the spirit of things.
So what we're saying really is it's the ultimate Land Rover festival with music, but still with traditional elements.
Yeah.
So there's still something for you absolute Land Rover fan who would know if a rivet was out of place or not.
Absolutely.
That's the thing, isn't it? You've still got to look after.
And something that falls into that quite nicely is the Clive Hartwright collection, who is coming along, and he's bringing all sorts of rare stuff, including Series 1 Tickford. It's got a 6x6 Defender, articulated Land Rover, some really, really cool stuff that you won't have seen anywhere else. So
no, this stuff is tucked away. You won't see this.
No, this is
anywhere else.
Exclusive to the Big Land Rover Fest. So be sure to come and check out the Clive Hartwright collection. And of course, there's all sorts of stuff going on in the arena. We're not going to labour on that too much. We've also got the Rockets kids motorcycle display team. So imagine, like stunt motocross riders.
Yeah.
But these are fearless children who will do anything within their power to entertain you.
Are they going to ride through fire?
Hang on, let me check the small print. Possibly.
Is it small print?
No.
I don't remember sub-editing any of that.
It's too small to read. So if there's fire, then happy days.
When you said read the small print, I was like, I don't think I've read any of that stuff. Who does?
Nah. And if you are, if you're into your, wellness, if you're into you want a bit of peace and tranquility, you've had a heavy one the night before, we're actually going to be, we're not because we'd be awful at it, but there will be a properly run yoga workshop in the main arena. So if you or your other half, or, if you brought kids with you and they want to get out into the fresh air and do something a little bit less intense, yoga will be happening.
Yeah, interesting concept.
We're really pushing the envelope. We're introducing new elements to the Big Land Rover Fest, and
this could be like a world first. Never been at a Land Rover show before.
Quite possibly.
Yoga and Land Rover shows.
There you go. It is that is on between 4:45 and 4:45 on Saturday, and Sunday morning 8:30 till 9:30. So if you want to see Steve wearing his lycra or whatever you wear when you do like yoga, be sure to get by the arena at 8:30, and he'll be doing some stretches.
I can guarantity you right here, right now, and this is in the small print.
Bit of downward dog.
You will not be seeing me doing any of that stuff wearing lycra.
You'll still have your cowboy boots on.
Yeah.
There you go.
And a leotard.
And a leotard.
At the same time.
There you go.
Yeah,
we've only just touched on what's happening in the arena, so don't miss it. Our Tim is comparing in the arena.
Yes. Popular chap, I hear.
Really, really good guy. He also does the Gaydon Land Rover show. I've seen him there, a few years now. Really, really interesting. Knows his stuff. Really enthusiastic chap. So come along, say hello to him. He'll be hosting Saturday and Sunday, and helping run the Carcana and all that stuff. So be nice to him and see what you can offer him. If you've got something really interesting you want to show off in the arena, we can get you involved in one of the welcome parades. So yeah, all good. What else is happening, Stevie?
Van Life Eats.
Van Life Eats. Definitely.
I'm really keen on.
I thought you might be.
Yeah. No pies are.
Yeah.
No, I tell you what. It's Mark, isn't it?
Yeah, Mark.
Yeah,
he was
Mark.
at the day.
That man can cook. I
Yes.
am telling you now. I am really super keen to see some of his cooking demos, because he can make some fantastic things outside of his motorhome.
When he turned up, because he came along to the off-road setup day, didn't he?
Yeah.
He's got certainly when he turned up to that, he had like quite an unassuming setup. And I was thinking, oh, this is pretty cool. I'll wander back in.
Look like a pizza oven, essentially.
But, oh my word, the food he puts out is absolutely unreal. Do you remember those like corn on the cob rib things?
He made like corn on the cob actually interesting.
It was like nothing else I've ever tasted. It was amazing. So if you like a bit of cooking, you like outdoor cooking, and who doesn't, let's be honest, head along to Van Life Eats. He will be there Saturday and Sunday. So 11 o'clock, he is doing smoked garlic parmesan chicken thighs. That sounds right up my street.
You know that he suggested that we do a cook-off, me and you.
Really? What cooking? What?
I asked him, could he give me an idea of what?
Is it something from the on toast range?
So I could yeah. It's certainly not Yorkshire puddings, because we know I'd win and you'd just go to the shop and buy yours. Yeah. Anyway,
it's true.
Yeah. So apparently he's going to give us some ingredients and tell us both to cook the same thing, and it's going to be competitive.
Oh my word.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that. You sprung it on me now.
Yeah, but I asked him what the ingredients were, so I could, or what it was, so I could
you're
secretly practice, but he wouldn't tell me.
Saturday at 1:30, he will be doing spaghetti with ricotta and goat's cheese. And
worth pointing out, Mark is an Italian chef.
He is, and it's also worth pointing out that while spaghetti with ricotta and goat's cheese might sound a bit like, oh, okay, cool, but he's cooking everything outside. This isn't like, in your kitchen at home. This is proper camp. It shows you that camp cooking, camp cuisine doesn't have to be boring and bland. Like,
you will learn something from him, definitely.
Definitely. Oh, hang on a minute, Steve. I've actually just seen what you've just... I wasn't aware of this. This shows how... Did you know this was in here?
What? Which part? That part?
Saturday at 3:30, Martin versus Steve, the Van Life Eats cook-off.
Yeah, I did. I did know. That's what I mean.
I
didn't know there was... I must admit, I didn't realise there was a specific time.
So if you want to see Steve and I make a complete mess of Mark's kitchen, come along at 3:30.
Does it say what we're making yet?
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
So hopefully it's something simple, because otherwise
beans
I
on
might be in
toast
trouble.
With Italian cheese on top.
What can I'm good at barbecuing. That's about it.
No, but he's gonna. I don't know. Is it a cook-off between us? Yeah.
Yeah, it says the cook-off. Anyway. Sunday at 11.
I mean, obviously, we know exactly what's in there.
Hopefully, well, no, I know everything apart from that. That was like dropped in there like a bombshell. Sunday at 11, linguine with prawns, lemon and parsley. Oh, that sounds good. You like a bit of seafood.
Yeah, you see. I just think it's an experience.
Now, this next one.
Go on.
This is one that I might have to go along to, because everyone who's a long-term podcast listener will know this is not my speciality. Okay.
Hairstyles?
No.
Okay.
Sunday at 1, Ridge Monkey halloumi fries. I bet he won't be cooking them on firelighters.
And using a pair of pliers.
He's more professional than that, is Mark. So,
okay.
I might have to get along. I hate halloumi with a passion. I think it's a pointless cheese. I hate it. That's why I'm no good at cooking it.
Okay. I think you have, with food, though, you do have to love it you have to love what you're cooking to get an appreciation from it.
Well, halloumi, I have no appreciation for it.
Fine.
It's pointless. Anyway,
go to it then.
On top of food, okay, as we've just explained, Mark's got some awesome cooking demos on the go throughout Saturday and Sunday. However, if you're one of those people that appreciates a fine wine, you are not going to be left behind, because on both Friday and Saturday and 6 o'clock, Mark will be hosting a wine tasting evening. So you can't just turn up for this. You do have to pre-book. It's £25 per person. Spaces are limited. So if it's something you like the idea of, go and see Mark and get booked in ahead of time.
But you will be able to drink some wine.
Yeah.
So who doesn't want to go on that?
Absolutely. So, yeah, I mean, we're really, as I say, we're mixing stuff up.
But meanwhile, whilst that's great for adults, we've got all of the kids' activities planned as well.
Your kids, right, they will not be bored.
No.
They will not be bored at all because we have got some seriously cool stuff for them to do all weekend long. So, let me kick off with... So, Jitterbug Circus. If you've been sort of... What am I trying to say here? If you've gone to the circus as a kid, you've gone along and you've been in awe of it, the guys at Jitterbug will teach you how to do what you've seen in a big top in your own garden.
Okay.
Right?
Can we have a go?
Probably, yeah. Depends. We'll be too...
we juggle quite a lot here anyway.
We'll be too busy making a mess of Mark's kitchen and doing podcasts.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, no, I get you.
So there's that. That is on. Don't forget, you can check out the show guide. You can have a little bit more of a sort of in-depth look at what's going on this weekend. I can't believe it's finally here. I'm buzzing for Fest, honestly. Bushcraft. So all sorts of stuff like survival techniques. There's wood carving. There's all kinds of stuff that you can learn how to do, whittling with wood, fire lighting, all sorts of stuff in a really, really sort of laid back, approachable kind of atmosphere. Check out the Bushcraft again across Saturday and Sunday. And if that hasn't tuckered you out, you can do a bit of axe throwing, archery, and target paintball.
Yeah, loads going on.
Honestly, this is, oh my God, it's going to be so good. Honest. And then we've got traditional garden games on the go as well. So if you fancy a game like Balls or there's Giant Connect 4, go and turn your hand to that. See if you can beat your mates at a game of Connect 4 and, you know.
And there's a fair.
There is a fair, yeah. Mini Rovers are coming. Our friends at Mini Rovers.
So it's a little, and you can get your driving licence.
You can, yeah, in one of their small Series 2s. Again, fairground rides. We've got big inflatables with like slides and stuff. This is something I'm kind of looking forward to, is the retro gaming.
Yeah, that's another thing to do. So much.
Retro gaming arcade. Keen.
No one will be bored at this show.
Definitely not. But we're going to stop waffling about that now because, honestly, my voice is starting to hurt and we need to leave some surprises for the weekend. So if you're listening to this on Wednesday and you haven't already booked your ticket for the Big Land Rover Fest, what are you waiting for? I don't know what else we can say. This is going to be the Land Rover event of the year.
Yeah.
Go to landroverhub.co.uk, book your tickets. We'll see you there.
And if you have already booked, we look forward to meeting you.
We absolutely
come over and
do.
say hello. We'll have some stickers.
We've got new stickers. We have got podcast stickers.
Yeah.
We've got Land Rover monthly stickers. We've got key rings. We've got hats. Now we must touch on the subscription deals we're doing for Land Rover Monthly magazine because following from the amazingly popular model set that we did previously, we have got.
This is an exclusive.
This is an exclusive
because this has not been out anywhere yet.
No, it hasn't. As a podcast listener, you are getting this like before anyone else. I don't even know if I'm really supposed to be talking about it.
Yeah, go on then.
But
I'll give you permission,
thanks.
Martin,
Cheers.
to give this exclusive away.
We have got 2 brand new model sets and we'll be releasing the first wave, if you like, at the Big Land Rover Fest. So if you have been on the fence about getting a subscription to Land Rover Monthly, now's the time to do it because you will sign up, you'll get 13 issues of the magazine a year delivered directly to your door, cheaper than you can get it in the shops, and you will get a very, very limited edition twin pack of Land Rover models from Oxford Diecast in numbered limited display cases.
Do you know how limited they are?
No.
There's only 100 of them.
Only 100?
Yeah.
Wow. So
our last limited edition set was 250.
250, yeah.
Right, gone.
Yeah.
This is only 100 of this one.
So if you are on the fence, you think you've had the mag a few times, you like the look of it, but you haven't committed yet. Honestly, you aren't going to get a better deal, and you're certainly not going to get a more limited edition gift than what we're doing at the Big Land Rover Fest. So swing by the Land Rover Monthly Gazebo, pick yours up.
Yeah, you don't even have to buy the subscription for yourself. You can set it up for somebody else. So if someone's birthday or
if you already
Christmas
subscribe,
gift, you can set this up for somebody else.
You can set it up for a friend or family member, and then you can just keep the model set, and they can get the magazine.
Yeah.
So they don't need to know about it either. You could be sneaky.
That's a top tip.
So maybe you want to collect. I mean, I don't want to allude to the fact that we might have another limited model set on the horizon, but you'll have to come and see us and find out.
Yeah. Cool. Anyway, we'll see you at the fest. A Land Rover turned our heads the other day, didn't it? Both you and I.
Yes.
When we were.
Yeah.
So it'll be 2 or 3 weeks back from when this goes out, but we were at Chelsea Walsh, the Britpart Lucas Classics, weren't we?
We were. Yeah, this feels like a long time ago now, but it probably wasn't.
No, it wasn't. A lot's happened since then.
So
we've done billing since then.
Billing, yes, indeed. You will have heard the episodes, but that it was a 34,000 mile from new Discovery 1.
300 TDI, 4-door
in Carragada Green. It was an early one, wasn't it?
It was
on
early.
An L.
It was first year of the 300 TDI, wasn't it?
Yes.
And really, really clean. It stopped us in our tracks.
It did.
And
especially as it had a for sale sign in it.
For sale and a mobile number. So we messaged, shouldn't we? Mm-hmm. And just within 5 minutes, we actually saw the owner.
Yes.
There. And we had a good look round, didn't we?
We did have a good look round, and we had a lovely chat with the chap who I'm so sorry, his name escapes me. I'd actually met him at CT45, and yeah, we had a right good chat. It's a lovely, lovely car. As you said, it's a 4-door in Carragada Green, and it is immaculate, isn't it? It's absolutely lovely. And we were trying to guess how much it would be, and we weren't far off, were we?
His name was Mark.
Mark.
Yeah. It made, well, you were thinking, and I was thinking, hang on a minute.
How can I justify this?
Yeah. How can I fit this into my life? My wife, Louise, was there, and she was like, oh, she loves Discovery, you know.
Yeah.
Absolutely loves Discoveries.
Finding the right parts for your Land Rover or Range Rover shouldn't be an off-road challenge. At bmh4x4.com, we've built a smarter way to get you back on track. Our new website is now live, the simple, fast and reliable way to find the parts and accessories you need. Supplying quality parts for Defender 1983 to 2016, Discovery 1, 2, 3 and 4, Range Rover Sport 2005 to 2013 with Range Rover P38A and L322 coming soon. All parts are backed by expert knowledge, quick delivery and a 2-year quality guarantee. Visit bmh4x4.com, built by enthusiasts for enthusiasts.
I don't blame her.
Neither of us went for it.
No.
Do you know why? Well, we know why.
Yeah,
we discussed this. But
yeah.
It was too good to put into daily service.
Yeah.
With such low mileage, you'd want to keep it. So therefore, you would end up with another ornament.
Yes.
Really, you take it to shows, but we've already got Land Rovers we can take to shows.
Yes.
So, yeah, and it wasn't scruffy enough. It wasn't mint enough to kind of like not want to use it. Do you know what I mean?
No, it wasn't concourse. It was very rust free. It was.
It would be a labour of love
there
to keep it in that condition.
Yeah.
If you were to use it regularly.
Oh yeah, so it wasn't like completely factory fresh, but it was too good to use every day, really.
Yeah.
It sat in that funny middle ground. But it was still a real treat to see it out in the wild, and
just shows they're out there.
Yeah.
And you never know. What highlighted to me was you never know when a Land Rover is going to find you. In like that was there, wasn't it? And no intention of buying another Land Rover. Neither of us have obviously gone for it, but all of a sudden you're then doing man maths, trying to work out, A, have I got that kind of money? 2, do I need it? No. Well, that doesn't bother me. Can I fit it into my daily life? And we were probably too busy and we're too tied up with other things. But someone will get a good Land Rover there.
Definitely. Yeah, it would be interesting to see what the new owner does actually do with it if someone does snap it up. But yeah, you said about Land Rovers finding you. I actually had a message from our markets guru, Tom Barnard, a previous guest on the podcast, who told me about his neighbour that was selling a Discovery 4.
Ah, yes.
And I came very, very close.
You were really close. I thought you were going to go for it.
I was so close to saying yes.
You did say yes at one point to me.
I know.
And then you said no,
but I'm
yes, no.
Too worried about it blowing up. Obviously, it was a Discovery 4. It was a 2015 in not Atacama, Ipanema sand. So quite like a silvery gold colour. Black wheels, HSE SDV6, so the high power one. Really, really nice chap selling it. I had a look round it. It was tempting money, I guess. But I just...
Had he owned that from new?
No, I can't remember how long he'd had it. But he'd done a lot of miles in it. I think Freelander 2s have spoilt me because you know what you're getting.
They're very dependable.
Yeah. Whereas... And I've got friends, in fact, I was talking to another mate the other day whose family have had 9 3-litres between them. 9 between like Range Rovers and Discoveries, and they've never had a problem engine-wise. His dad put 100,000 miles on one, and he said it was the best car he'd ever had. But then you look at, like I can think of 5 people off the top of my head that have had crankshafts go, and I can't afford the cash all the time to have a car off the road for that long.
No, that's... Yeah, you've got to be realistic with what you can do in life, and time wise. And I know Greg King said like 8% of cars are affected, didn't he, by the crankshaft issue?
Yeah,
but 50% of the people on your comments on Facebook, I think it was, wasn't it? Said go for it, and 50% said no.
Yeah,
go near it with a barge pole. So
yeah,
I'm not saying that more than 8% of cars are affected, but we do tend to hear of a lot of the crankshaft issues.
And of course, we only hear about the ones that are in our sort of enthusiast circle. Like there's going to be a lot of them out there that
are just family cars.
That are just
They're
family
not enthusiast.
They get fixed or they get scrapped.
Yeah.
The trouble is, like a 15 plate's desirable. It's the Discovery 4.5 they call it, the final facelift.
Lovely, absolutely gorgeous thing.
It was.
Yeah.
Like they are just such a lovely thing. This was pre-AdBlue, so it looked modern, but it didn't have the AdBlue, which I don't really want. And I just thought, oh, shouldn't I? Except I just couldn't make my mind up. And eventually I thought, I don't want that pressure. I want ease from a daily driver, and it would always be a Land Rover. I just want something I can rely on. I get that with the Freelander 2, and that's what I'm going to continue with, I think.
Fair. That's fair. Absolutely. I mean, since you mentioned about the Discovery 4, again, my wife Louise chirps up. Do you know what? In truth, she doesn't care which Discovery it is. If it's 1, 2, 3, or 4, she loves them all.
Yeah,
like
great.
So she just goes, I just want a Discovery. I say, well, which one? I just want a Discovery because she loves them. We've done so many miles in them.
We do get a few comments. Someone was commenting on YouTube about, the Defender always overshadows the Discovery, and I think the Discovery is one of them. It's like quietly efficient in the background, isn't it? It's just the Defender. Everyone buys a Defender because they have that character. They look cool and whatever. They're very Instagrammable. People love them for that reason. But the Discovery does everything the Defender can do. Costs less, is comfier. In a pretty much every way, it's actually a better vehicle. But they do seem to fly under the radar a little bit.
Yeah. Such a shame. The those who own them love them and they will modify them. I mean, we were at Billing last week, weren't we? And we had Hyena Overland on the show and tell. And Paolo?
Yeah. No, Paolo was the chap with the Defender 110.
Oh, yeah.
But the Hyena bunch had
a name now. Sorry.
It seems like...
Seems a long time ago. It was very hot and dusty. All I remember is, yes. But he had Discovery 2. tricked up with all of the off-road goodies, just like Richard Canterbury's. We talk about
similar
his Discovery
style,
too
yeah.
quite a lot, don't we?
It was, yeah.
And that, what a thing!
That was Metropolis as well, so quite a limited edition.
Yeah, he hunted
Top
high and low
specker.
for that, didn't he? And then he added these off-road goodies, and yeah,
It looked perfect, didn't
Oh.
it? It wasn't
but it
overly...
was perfection.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
so were, and this is what's got me thinking, right? Those 110s with the pop top conversion.
Yeah. Yeah. You're quite keen for a pop top now, aren't you?
I tell you what, yeah, the ease, 30 seconds, that thing is up.
Yeah.
30 seconds.
I can definitely see the appeal. Well, we spoke about it with Ames, didn't we, at Billing?
Yeah, because there are like 3 different companies, aren't there, that really
Probably more than that now, but yeah, the
top.
Yeah.
Okay, the top 3 I'm thinking of, like we interviewed Harry and Chloe, didn't we, from the Landy Expedition?
yeah.
And they've just had their
You got like Alucab, Drive Lodge, and Poppin' Rovers. Really, are like the main
Yeah, and they-
3.
W4x4 something, I think they're called.
Right.
Yeah, some utilise the Defender roof, don't they? The actual roof. Some
Yeah.
have their own roof structure.
Yes. Yeah. that replaces it completely.
Yeah, so some are taller, like the Icarus Alicab one is quite tall.
Yeah.
It's quite expensive.
So Louise wants a Discovery, and you want a popped up 110 now.
Yeah, but you know what it's like, right? You get
Next week it'll be something else.
It will be.
Yeah, I
it
know
will.
what you mean.
But she'll have a Discovery too. As much as like I'd have a pop top. So a pop top would be cool.
It would be. It would be, definitely. If you're out, I think pop tops make a lot of sense if you are you're either out travelling almost full time or you're out every single weekend. A pop top is it's the one to have, isn't it?
It is. Because although everyone got, my trailer is like a good compromise because I can station it for a week at an event, still got used to my 90.
Yeah.
But it's that still, there's so many compromises in camping. We always touch on compromises with camping.
Yeah. I know.
There's so many. There's no such thing as the perfect setup.
I'm inclined to agree. It's difficult.
It is.
But yeah,
Ground tent's
there's
probably the
certainly...
cheapest option.
Well, it is. But
Yeah.
I mean, the world's your oyster, isn't it? And there'll be plenty of course, lots of traders at Fest willing to
yeah, they will.
chat to them. If you're new to it and you want to get set up with a decent camping sort of arrangement, go and have a chat to them, and they'll figure out what is best for whatever you do. That's the joy of going to these events, is you can actually talk to people who know what they're on about first,
definitely.
first hand, if you see what I mean. So, yeah, well worth it. See what memes come up between now and then.
Oh, I've got an...
I think Steve needs to be a meme. So, John, if you're listening, mate,
you know he's listening. And I don't...
Steve in double denim and Stetsons would be great. Thanks.
Oh, no.
And on that note, follow us on Instagram.
I can't. The thing is, I've got no power to stop him. Oh, no. What have you done, man? I don't, by the way, for the record, I don't wear double denim.
You will do when you're on John's Instagram. Oh, God. Yeah, if you want to keep up with the meme-fueled madness, I'm Land Rover Martin, and you're...
I'm Steve Miller Automotive. So,
And of course,
just for the laugh.
Go on Land Rover Monthly, Instagram, Facebook, and, of course, the Land Rover Hub website, our brand new website where you can book tickets to events and find out all about what's going on. Check out all the latest Land Rovers that are for sale, because there's been loads uploaded recently.
Yeah, no, it's a really easy, a lot easier system to actually list your car for sale.
Yes,
And it's free.
absolutely.
And if you're looking to buy one, the adverts have kind of been overseen by us.
Yeah,
You
we
still
do.
have to have your wits about you.
Definitely.
Like we said before, but we do double check. We look at them and make sure that there's no sort of obvious spam
And chances
as
are,
things are.
if you're an enthusiast and you're on our website, you're going to be buying from an enthusiast as well. So the chance of,
Yeah.
it being actually looked after well is a lot higher than
Yeah.
wherever else.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
anyway, we better carry on packing. We'll wrap this up for this week, and we will see you at the Big Land Rover
Yeah,
Fest.
we'll see you live.
Indeed, in actual person. Come and grab a sticker.
Yeah. And just come and chat Land Rovers with us.
Yeah, definitely. Come
Yeah.
and have a dance, probably. Come and watch Steve do yoga.
I'm not doing yoga.
Okay, see you next week. Bye.
Bye.